Good afternoon and welcome to your old news update. My name is Bud Driscoll and we're still missing Izzy Fitz. I'm not doing this solo, but Izzy promises to return soon, and even if we have to do a remote from some undisclosed location, we'll get Izzy back into the action. But until then, let me thank our sponsors, Eagle Crest Retirement Community over on East Magnolia, great place to retire, and Smoky Hill Museum, 211 West Iron. Now, topping your old news headlines this week, we only go back 25 years to 1992. And as if there isn't enough news about Donald Trump, here's something about Donald Trump from 1992, April 25th, out of New York. Where else? In the latest round of Trump, the divorce, real estate developer Donald Trump is threatening to withhold this year's $350,000 annual alimony payment to ex-wife Ivanka. At a court hearing Thursday, Trump's lawyer said Mrs. Trump violated an agreement to keep quiet about Trump and their marriage when she said in an interview that she had gotten her ex-husband's last $10 million. People have a hard time being quiet around Trump, don't they? So anyway, we'll go to April 30th, 1967, 50 years ago. With contracts already signed for construction of a city-county building, some land is needed to put the building on. The Salina City-County Board of Education Building Authority will see to that little detail at 10 a.m. on Monday. The authority, upon payment of $99,810, will be given right of entry to the land by the Salina Urban Renewal Agency. The land is the south half of a tract bound by Ash, Elm, 7th and 8th Street, where, of course, the current city-county building has been for the last almost 50 years. So, it wasn't around on April 25th, 1942, though. But anyway, what happened that day was Salina stepped into the foreground with an invitation to Gloria Vanderbilt, the mother of Anderson Cooper, by the way, wife of Pascal Pat DeCiso, to make her home in the city while her husband is stationed at Fort Riley. The invitation went forward early this morning from the Chamber of Commerce on behalf of the city. The close link between Salina and Fort Riley makes this a particularly acceptable place for the former Gloria Vanderbilt to live while her husband is stationed at the Kansas fort. It is felt here. Well, I don't know if Gloria liked it here or she stayed in New York, but I don't remember her ever being here, so maybe she didn't come. But let's go back to 1917, see who came here. Oh, this is out of Belleville. Deschler, Nebraska goes dry May 1st, but there are 9 Concordians in the county jail at Belleville who probably wish it had been dry on April 21st. In an auto truck, a delegation went to Deschler because of its well-known anti-prohibition reputation. No trouble was encountered until the return trip, and the boys were having an excellent time, singing melodious melodies which farmers at whose homes they stopped by drinking gaily from their brown bottles, conducted themselves as generally is the case when an individual gets too much of that bewitching brew. That was hard to say, but it's very poetic. And last but not least, in April 26, 1892, from the Salina Daily Republican, at 2 p.m. tomorrow at the courthouse, an important meeting will be held. The World's Columbian Association of Saline County is going to be organized, and every person in Saline County that feels a patriotic interest should be there to join in the undertaking. A permanent organization will be made. It is the intention to erect an elegant Kansas building at Chicago, and Saline County's portion of the expense is $1,200. A lot of money in 1892. $600 of which is to be raised by May 1st, and the other $600 next year. Subscription papers are now being circulated and are being liberally patronized, and all the money thus collected will go into the building fund. The meeting is an important one as it involves Salina's interests at the Great Fair, and a good attendance will undoubtedly be present. So, we hope we had a good showing in Chicago. But that's what's going on, and maybe I'll be getting into May by June of old news. My old news is getting older. But until then, you have a great day. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you yesterday.
Kiss me. way that you will understand.